You want to smell the best this spring but can't get behind spending hundreds of dollars on fragrances? I got the cheat code. I have 10 spring fragrances that are great, but one of them are the best. Stay tuned to find out. We gonna kick this bitch off with Assad Zanzibar. This is a clone of JPG's Les Beaux Le Parfum. The difference between the two is that JPG is more on the fruity side, while this is more focused on the coconut, giving it more a tropical vibe. Aside from the coconut, it also has this elegant touch coming from the sea lavender and iris in it. If you and your guys are going to the beach this spring, for one, y'all are lucky as shit because I'm in Texas, we don't got those. And for two, you for sure need to be wearing this. When talking about the projection and longevity of this fragrance, it's just like the OG. With this, you'll either smell good for the gals, or if you're in a more committed relationship, your partner will appreciate your scent. You get all of that at a price of $17.50. Is it the best for spring? I don't know. I feel like there's some better options on this list, but for now, this will take the lead. Coming up next from the House of Alexandria Fragrances, Himalaya Mountains. This is a clone of Creed's Himalaya, and yes, I know $70 for a clone is a little crazy, but when you compare it to Creed's Himalaya, which costs $350, I think it's okay. Depending on the size that you want, that bitch can vary from $500 to $1,200. I'm good off all that, gang. The scent starts out very vibrant, airy, and fresh. It has the same feeling as when you drink that brisk, cold water in the middle of the night. That satisfying scent doesn't last long though. This lasted me 2 to 4 hours, and depending on your skin chemistry, I'd suggest 4 to 6 sprays with this. I would say that this is one of the best fresh fragrances on this list. I wouldn't say that this is the best, let alone better than Zanzibar, but it's still a good spring fragrance option. Next fragrance is one that I don't feel like gets talked about enough. That fragrance is Dua on Lafayette Street. This is a clone of Bond No. 9's Lafayette Street, which, hear me when I say this, is $450 way more expensive than this, which is $43. Broski, they're taxing the shit out of us. The fuck? Don't get me wrong, Bond No. 9 is a tough selection of fragrances, but damn, I don't think people just have $450 to spend on fragrances. I mean, am I wrong? This fragrance has like a nighttime vibe to it, so if you're going out to the club or maybe you're going to a party at night, I would definitely consider wearing this. It has this fresh, clean scent that'll have you smell like you just got out the shower. Any night occasion you plan on going to this spring, this will have you being the center of attention. When I sprayed this on myself, it was short-lived, but then when I sprayed it on a test strip, it lasted a while, so I would suggest maybe 4 sprays with this just to be safe. And yes, I would choose this over Zanzibar. It'll hold the best spring fragrance spot for now. Up next is one of the goats from the House of Lattafa, Badi Al Oud Sublime. It's a clone of Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple, and this is $91 cheaper. Before I discovered vintage radio, this was my favorite fruity scent, like over niche and designer fragrances. I'd either go out to the mall or go out somewhere with the family, and I'd wear this to stand out from everyone else. The main star notes in this is the plum and apple, with florals and other notes to help give it this luxurious feel, but it's $47. You might fuck around, accidentally walk past somebody and kill somebody with how fast they break their neck. That'd be crazy though. You'd be the first person in history to kill someone over how attractive your scent is. Notice how I said for now on that last fragrance? Yeah, I'm taking Badi Al Oud Sublime over Lafayette Street any day of the week. 24/7, 365, I'm taking it. Next fragrance coming up is one that I know of. I used to wear that shit all the time. Isla Tropical Privé Intense. Growing up during middle school, I used to love pineapple vintage like crazy. Even with me having great designer fragrances around, I would still wear pineapple vintage. Before I say the price, this is a hybrid, so it cost you $670 to create. So this being $100 shouldn't really shock you too much. This is a hybrid between Creed's Virgin Island Water and Ramon Monago Le Isla Blanca, which I've never fucking heard of in my life. If you've heard of that fragrance, please let me know how it smells down below. I don't have a damn clue. This has more lime in it, so it amps the intensity of the bergamot. It's also airy, light, and fresh, and I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a weird spot to wear fragrances, but I'm wearing it fishing, cause the fuck I look like smelling like some damn swordfish. And weirdly, this scent has some calming aspect to it. So if you don't go fishing and instead come back from work, the missus would love to be soothed by your scent. Is this better than Badi Al Oud Sublime? No. Is this the best on the list? Hell no. Coming up, a fragrance everybody and their fucking grandmother loved. I mean, TikTok creators were making posts about it. I mean, the hype was crazy. I have for you Afnin's best creation, 9 p.m. Now hear me out when I say this. I think this is one of the smoothest clones you could ever get. It's a clone of JPG's Ultra Male, and I'm gonna be the first to say it. It's better than the OG. I feel like with this, they perfected the balance of the vanilla, while JPG could have done a little bit better. Also, 9 p.m.'s notes give more depth and variety, which make it more intriguing, while JPG does the opposite. I've heard multiple opinions on the older JPGs, and from what I hear, people see it as like the fragrance starter package. It's overused. While that may be true, that gives more reason as to why you should get 9 p.m. this spring. Not to mention the price difference of $135. Get the better fragrance that you'll be able to wear anywhere and anytime this spring, and watch how many compliments you get. 9 p.m. is a heavy contender, but 9 p.m. is better than Badi Al Oud Sublime. Up next, not one of the goats from the Lattafa line, but one of the better fragrances, which is Rave Now EDP. This is another fruity fragrance, but it's different. They use use more tart fruits like pineapple and apple. I know in the past I've said that Armaf had the best Creed Aventus clone, but it just hasn't been hitting the same recently. Then I smelled this and I said, damn, Lattafa did it the best. You know, I fucking hate fruits like watermelon, apples, and pineapple, but I really love their scents. I don't know what it is about me. If I was going on a trip to somewhere like Jamaica or somewhere really vibey and tropical, I would wear this. Cause I know after I land, all the bad gals are gonna be whining on me. And for those who don't know, that's a dance. As great as this scent is, I will say the projection on this hoe is light as hell. I suggest 6 sprays with this on, but do as you please. Instead of paying goddamn $500 for Creed Aventus, pay $33 and get the best Creed Aventus clone you can get. Don't even ask me the question, bro. This shit is nowhere near 9 p.m. Hell no. Next one coming up isn't underrated, but it's not as loved as much as it should be. That fragrance is Hawass for Him. If you're anything like me, back then and even now, you're a big fan of Invictus, but I know damn well you ain't too big on them prices. Hawass for Him was very popular on TikTok for smelling like the reputable Invictus EDT. I believe TikTokers be hyping up fragrances for money, obviously, but with this, I'll give them their credit. They knew what they was talking about. This shit hits. If you're more into smelling like a fresh, clean man, Hawass for Him will do that just for you while keeping that extra cheese in your pockets. Even though it lasted me 2 to 4 hours, I would say this and 9 p.m. are neck and neck. This next fragrance coming up is one of the better fragrances from Armaf, and I'm not really too big of a fan of many Armaf fragrances. The better fragrance that I'm speaking of is Club de Nuit Untold. Out of all the other Club de Nuits, this is my favorite because it's the smoothest. Ambery, woody, and has that floral elegance. Although it's the smoothest, with my experience with it, it isn't the most intense. So with this, I suggest about 6 to 8 sprays with. Forgot to mention, this is a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540. Just like Baccarat Rouge, this will have you smelling luxurious and different from everyone in the room. Although it's the best Club de Nuit, it is not the best on this list, by a long shot. This fragrance coming up is one of the newer fragrances from Lattafa, but it's a potential GOAT fragrance. And I'm sorry if you're upset if you hear this, but Art of Nature 2. This shit is great. I love it. I might piss you off a little bit more, but this is top 5 gourmand clones. I don't give a damn. This is a spin-off of Parfum de Marly's Altair, and a damn good one at that. It's scary how close these two smell. I would say Lattafa does a very good job at replicating scents. My only issue is with their longevity, but with this, it's not an issue at all. I wore this out with my family one time and woke up the next day, smelt my shirt, and it still smelled like this shit. This whole lasts long. This scent will have you standing out this spring while everyone smells like citrus, fruits, and shit. You gonna smell like some vibrant, warm vanilla with a side of luxurious woods. It'll cost you $40 to $70 to get this because it's one of the newer Lattafa fragrances. I'd take that price over the $300 Parfum de Marly bottle. And yes, I'm gonna have to choose between this, Hawass for Him, and 9 p.m. All these are great, but this is the best due to its simple but excellent execution. That fragrance is Hawass for Him, and it's crazy because I'm big on gourmand and fruity scents. If you're interested in which Lattafa fragrances are the best, go watch my Lattafa fragrance tier list video.